What has become more common these days than even the smartphone? You guessed it, it's the eyeglasses. So commonly worn are these accessories that they've become more or less a part of our bodies. It's like every child carries his own pair from the belly of his mother. Although there are many different styles and designs of frames available on the market, these glasses are not worn for their aesthetics, at least for the most part. Rather, they tackle a very common vision problem: myopia. This is the same condition that makes John squint so badly in class to make out what's on the blackboard. Poor John. Is it just a coincidence that smartphones and eyeglasses have become a common thing simultaneously? Stay tuned till the end of the video as we look at what myopia is and why it has become so common these days. So what is myopia? Myopia, or nearsightedness, is an eye condition in which a person cannot see far away things clearly. The reason for this is a longer than normal eyeball or cornea that is too curved. Cornea, by the way, is the outer protective covering of the eye, the visible part of the eye. In normal circumstances, the incident light gets focused on the retina perfectly and we get a nice clear image. The retina is the light-sensitive part of the eye that is responsible for image formation. When the eyeball elongates or the cornea becomes curvy, then the light doesn't get focused correctly and the images then focus in front of the retina. This is the cause of blurriness. This refractive error can get corrected through glasses and contact lens, but in some cases, myopia takes on a more dangerous form, and blurriness is not the only problem. High myopia is a serious form of myopia where the eyeball becomes very long from front to back. Not only would this cause problems with vision, but it also raises the chances of experiencing conditions like cataracts, detached retina, and glaucoma. Degenerative myopia is another troublesome form of myopia. Although rare, causes the eyeball to become longer very quickly and thus causes severe myopia by teenage or early adulthood. This condition also can increase your chances of having a detached retina, glaucoma, and a condition that causes abnormal blood vessel growth in the eye. Treatments. To confirm whether or not you are myopic, an eye exam is all a doctor would need. If myopic, the doctor would usually give a prescription for glasses or contact lens. On the prescription would be written a number with a negative sign. The negative sign indicates myopia or nearsightedness, and the number represents the power of the lens required for correction. The more negative the number, the stronger the lens required. These corrective lenses help the eye focus light on the retina and thus clear up the eyesight. Other than the eyeglasses and contacts, people also commonly opt for eye surgeries. These surgeries can restore the vision to a great degree, and you may no longer need to wear glasses. The most common eye surgeries include LASIK and photorefractive keratectomy, or PRK. LASIK is the most common eye surgery for myopia, where a laser is used to make a thin flap on the top layer of the cornea. Then another laser is used to sculpt the cornea to correct the refractive error. PRK is another procedure performed to correct myopia. This surgery also uses a laser, but this time to sculpt the middle layer of the cornea. Myopia management. Can myopia be cured? The short answer is no. Once myopia starts, it can only get worse from there. You might argue that eye surgeries can cure myopia, but you would largely be mistaken. These surgeries can definitely restore your vision to as good as new, but can myopia return after the surgery? Most certainly, but this doesn't mean that myopia just has to get worse over time. There are ways to stop the progression of myopia. Let's look at the 5 ways to manage myopia. Number 1. Eyeglasses should not be underestimated. Let's be honest here. No one really likes to walk around with a pair of glasses all the time. A nerdy look is the least of our worries with glasses. It can also interfere with daily activities, and if you play sports, particularly the ones that lean more towards the physical side of things, then boy are you in for a world of pain. But despite all the troubles that eyeglasses might bring, their importance should not be undermined. Not only are these glasses essential for keeping you safe on the road and engaged in the classroom, but they also keep myopia from worsening. How? When you cannot read something clearly, let's say in the class, then what would you do? You'd make weird faces, squint your eyes, lean a little forward, and try to make sense of it. Although it might seem like an accomplishment to you, to be able to read something that you were having trouble with, but in reality, you're just straining your eyes. And guess what that leads to? Yup, worsening myopia would not stop until you stop overstraining your eyes, and a pair of glasses can help you achieve just that. If you really don't like to wear glasses, then there are a few options that you could go with. The first one is to go for contact lens that work the same way as glasses would, and you wouldn't have to carry the extra weight of glasses on your nose. But they require special care and handling, and they can lead to infections if not cleaned well. You've been warned. Number 2. reducing duration of continuous reading. It has been observed that children who spend more of their time in near-distance activities like reading books end up with more myopia. In a study investigating the effects of continuous near work like reading on myopia, it was observed that 7 to 9-year-old Singaporean children became significantly more myopic when reading more than 2 books per week. This difference was more pronounced for children with myopic parents. When it comes to near work, like reading, the duration of the task is not the only factor that can increase myopia. The distance can also have a significant impact. Research suggests that tasks performed closer than 30 centimeters can lead to significant myopia. So to keep myopia from worsening, parents should instill good reading habits in their children, and don't let them read books and look at screens from a distance shorter than 30 centimeters and for longer durations. Number 3. Good eye care practices can go a long way. The eyes, like any other part of the body, require proper care and consideration. If you don't show eyes their due love and care, they'd respond with vision problems like myopia. Speaking of care, the best thing that you could do for your eyes is to let them rest. Luckily, our eyes are not that high maintenance and don't require hibernation at regular intervals throughout the day. Instead, a good night's sleep is all they need to recover from the fatigue of a day's work. It may sound like an easy thing to do, but it's not. According to a CDC report published in 2018, 30% of Americans over the age of 18 experienced insufficient sleep, and the matters have only become worse since then. The reason for this rise in sleep issues is predominantly a busy lifestyle and unhealthy habits. This has not only contributed to an increase in health issues and diseases, but it has also contributed to myopia. Hence, improving the quality and quantity of sleep should be your number one priority. Also, since we're on the subject of resting the eyes, one particular tip, which is most relevant to us, is reducing screen time and avoiding screens in dark areas. The contrast between the dark room and the bright screen can cause significant strain to the eyes and can worsen myopia. Similarly, reducing the screen brightness can also help. Besides this, you should also make sure to get your eyes checked regularly to remain updated on your eyes' condition. Number 4. Outdoor activities. Most of us know that exercise and sports are a great way to keep ourselves fit and physically strong. But what many of us don't know is that the outdoor activities can also help us with myopia management. A 2008 research article that explored the association of outdoor activity with refractive error found that children are more likely to become myopic when less time is spent outdoors. This association was more pronounced in children with myopic parents. Hence, parents should encourage their children to participate in outdoor activities. The type of activity doesn't matter. What's important is the time spent outside in bright light. These outdoor hours are so effective for managing myopia that they can even cancel out the harmful effects of near-work activities. Number 5. Manage health. No matter what specialized care is shown towards the eyes are, in the end, just one part of our body. Hence, the health and condition of our eyes are directly dependent on our overall health. Although many different health issues can have some effect on our vision, some, in particular, are more dangerous than others for our eyes, like diabetes and hypertension. Therefore, we should try to keep our overall health in good shape to keep vision problems like myopia at bay. Speaking of health, nothing has a greater impact on overall health than food. Sugars, processed foods, and trans fats are particularly bad for health, whereas whole foods, unsaturated healthy fats, and fruits and vegetables are the best food choices that you can make. Foods high in antioxidants can also ensure a healthy sight. And don't forget carrots when eating for healthy eyesight. Finally, to summarize, myopia or nearsightedness is a condition where the light focuses before reaching the retina, leading to blurred vision. This refractive error gets corrected through eyeglasses and contact lens. But there are other dangerous forms of myopia out there, like high myopia and degenerative myopia, that can lead to serious issues like cataracts and detached retina. Other than eyeglasses and contacts, certain eye surgeries can also help with vision correction. LASIK and PRK are the most common procedures for vision correction. Although myopia cannot be cured, certain things can help keep myopia from worsening. These include wearing the prescribed eyeglasses when looking at distant objects to avoid eye strain, reducing the duration and increasing the distance of near work, like reading, improving the quality and quantity of sleep, getting involved in outdoor activities, and taking care of overall health and eating healthy foods. With that, we come to the end of our video. We hope that you benefited from this video. If you did, please hit the like button and share this video with your friends and family. Want to see more videos like this one? Please subscribe to our channel, Welcome to Wellness, and press the bell icon as well, so you never miss another video. We'll see you in another healthy video. Until then, take care.